Aí, ó. Cadê o back? Aqui, ó, back.
É.
Aqui, ó. AO VIVOs. Cadê? Ah, tem que clicar aqui, ó. Aí, ó. Fala dele. Detector de dedo duro. Nossa, aí me lasquei.
Comecei o jogo como? Roubando já, né?
Que massa.
Catando tudo aqui, ó. Invadi a propriedade do cara, já tô roubando já.
Vai dar certo isso.
Tô nem aí.
Porra. Furacão. Vamos ver se preste. Opa, cancela. Gratuito. Era a pior arma que tinha como vir.
Tem que ficar andando na manha aqui.
Caraca, mano. A tempestade consome o escudo. Caracas.
Tem que ficar andando na manha aqui. Tô com o bolso cheio de coisa roubada aqui.
Caracas. Ai, caraca, mano.
I see they haven't been forgotten, and the locals still worship them. I can't really blame them seeing the state of this land.
É. Pô, só de você andar no vento ali, consome o escudo. Entrei numa casinha aqui, o pau tava torando aqui, cheio de bicho. Caraca, 2 baús aqui, não dei bosta nenhuma. Ixi, o cara morreu?
What happened to you?
I'm in big trouble.
How so?
I lost a letter. I was supposed to deliver it to my master.
What was in the letter?
I have no idea what it said. But it was my master's beloved who's...
Oh, so it could just as easily have...
I don't really care what was in it.
Do you know where you might have lost it?
I haven't the faintest idea. It must have slipped out somewhere along the way.
You should have been more careful with it. Losing the one thing you're supposed to deliver.
I know. So I forgot to check my bag this morning, all right? But now it's gone, and I'm fucked.
Would you like me to help you look for it?
There's no point now. I've been on the road for 2 days as it is. We'll never make it by tonight.
I have to be going. I hope you find the letter.
Me too. Because if I don't, I'm in for a lashing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait! I have an idea. Punch me in the face.
What?
Smack me in the gob. I'll say I was ambushed on the way and they took the letter.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'd rather take a couple of punches from you than a lashing from my master. I could tell you to stop when I've had enough. But he wouldn't. So you get why it's better for me to be slapped around by you, right?
Cara, e agora?
I'm sorry. I have no intention of pummeling you for no reason. There must be other ways of resolving this.
Porra,
Suit
que isso,
yourself.
louco?
If you don't want to help your fellow man.
Caracas.
Tá rodando de boa a live no YouTube ou no Twitch, hein?
Tô no YouTube aqui, tá sim. Porra. Ah, merda. Ai, caralho.
Greetings.
Ó, agora você jogou aqui também, viu?
Oi?
Pode começar a jogar, tá no Game Pass agora.
Ih, eu nem tenho Game Pass mais.
That's a fine maypole.
Caraca, velho, quase que eu morri. Deixa eu baixar o volume do jogo aqui, tá muito alto, peraí. 7, monitoramento.
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. Ah, what do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged
Mas, na
swords for the
primeira vez
nobility.
que eu desci
For the
aqui,
nobility, eh? Well,
peguei um
that
esquema
kind
de uma
of
arma aqui
experience
já.
will come in very handy for me indeed. As it
Temporal.
happens, I have to
Porque essa
forge a
temporal
wedding
aqui nem
present for
sei.
young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I
Forjar
can
uma
get
espada
started
aqui
right away.
agora.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge. Fucking steel. Go over to the anvil. Let's get started.
Mas que saco, qual que é o botão que joga aqui? Ah, sei.
Tem que pegar o quê?
Essa porra.
Tá.
Then go over to the anvil and let's get started.
Sabe?
Get to it.
Ah, aqui dá pra fazer o bagulho. Ah, que legal, velho. Ah, tu consegue forjar espada, maluco. Espada de caça. Então tá bom.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things like
Esse esquema aí é complexo pra caramba, né não? Esse jogo.
Tá.
Ah, você falou do Game Pass, eu assinei o mais fraquinho agora.
give it a pull. It works the bellows.
Hã?
Você falou do Game Pass aí que tem no que tem o jogo lá, mas eu assinei o mais fraquinho.
Ah.
See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard
Eu
as you
lembro que ele
can,
tava vendo a
so I
live
can see how
do
strong you are.
Danilo, ele tava fazendo uma ferradura com essa parada
That's
aí.
got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side.
Arma. Essa daqui. Essa aqui mesmo.
Henry, what are you waiting for? Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. Come over to the anvil. See that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done.
Acho que tá
The
feita a
rest
espada,
is
viu?
just tweaking.
Aí, ó.
Da hora.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one. You can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
What good does it do me to whistle while I work?
It makes you work to a rhythm. You won't get tired so quickly, and the iron feels it.
How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
By the sparks that fly up. And by the ring. It rings out with a different sound when you do it right.
What's the right way to heat up the workpiece?
Do it till it turns the color of straw. Ideally, the color should be the same everywhere, if your forging's going to be even. The main thing is, don't work it cold. You just ruin it. But don't overheat it either. As soon as sparks start to fly off it in the furnace, take it out.
Why should I forge evenly?
If you keep hammering the same spot, you'll never finish it. You'll just fuck it up. But jumping from one end to the other ain't a good idea neither. You'd end up working unevenly. The best thing to do is aim each strike next to the one before.
How will I know it's finished?
Notice the shape. The closer you are to finishing, the more precise the shape it will have.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. And they can't afford it neither.
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them. Though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
Acho que agora eu vou ter que forjar a ferradura agora.
Aí, ó.
Tem uma DLC desse jogo aqui, que a princípio porque aqui eu tô trabalhando pra esse louco aqui, né?
Aham.
Mas tem uma DLC desse jogo que eu abro a minha própria ferraria aqui.
Espera.
Acho que eu ganhei umas paradinhas porque eu comprei o jogo. Eu acho que eu ganhei umas paradinhas aqui, viu?
Ó. Premium.
Então.
Certo.
You said you have some more interesting work.
It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semin.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up. And especially the cargo.
Those two hands of yours.
Can't tell you much. They're wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long. But these days I can use...
Were they suspicious?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about it.
Have you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look along the way. Maybe their cart broke down or something.
There's only one road to Semin that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Truskovit, but I've got a bad feeling they got up to no good in...
What was the cart?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Semin, there were some hunting swords, bastard swords, and some kitchen stuff.
Oh, agora fodeu.
Sacks of chalk. There's a good month's work in that.
All right,
Go ahead. And if you find that pair of fools drunk...
gladly. I'll...
Mano, aí lascou-se. Meu escudo não recarrega. Puta merda.
I'm still not really sure of myself in the forge.
Why not? Why don't you forge me another hunting sword?
Yeah.
Let's see what you... I'm sorry. Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a push. It works better. That's exactly the straw color we want.
Eita, cara. É louco, cachoeira.
Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to come over to the anvil. The ring you want. Fuck me. Well struck. Sparks are flying. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, work goes by easy. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. Sword will be done. The rest is just sweet.
Mais uma espada pro pai.
Cometa. Rapaz, fala pra você, viu? O bichinho aqui é da hora.
De enfrentar?
Aham. Eu encontrei um que é a bolinha aqui, o cometa que fala. Ele meio que mira em você assim, vem muito rápido. De lonjão a anteninha dele já tá brilhando já, te vendo. E a arte avançada. Mecânicos avançados.
Cara, ninguém me segura, pô.
Porra.
You're having problems with the jelly of
Assim
ice?
também,
Not
né?
just me, my friend.
Oi?
They're the biggest bastards
Esse
around.
jogo aí.
They've been nothing but
Fica aí.
trouble for years.
Grande pra
The
caramba
winter
também,
before
né?
Pra
last,
caralho isso
they
aqui.
piled snow in front of everyone's doors at night, so no one
Um
could get
pouquinho que eu
out
tô
of their
vendo
house.
aqui de
And last year,
detalhes, você,
they broke into
tudo
my
que você vai
cellar and
mexer,
pissed
tem
in my
como
beer
mexer
barrel.
e
Ah.
tal.
Gracious.
Not yet, no.
Da hora.
But since you're here, I've got a plan you could help. I'd pay you well. You can.
What exactly would you like me to...
Don't worry. I won't make you do any shoveling or pissing anything. But I'll tell you exactly what I have in mind. I'd hate to reveal my plan, only for you to go off and tell the Zhelyevites, right?
Well, if you've got it all figured out, why don't you do it yourself?
Right. And who's going to run the inn in the meantime, eh? Besides, everyone in Zhelyov knows us. If someone from here shows up there, they'll get suspicious.
All right. I'll help you.
Listen up then. Old Olbram, the owner of the biggest plot of land in Zhelyov, has this beautiful bull. White is obviously. He's very proud of it. Now you, will give his beautiful... Simple, right?
Painting a bull, eh?
Right. First, we have... I don't reckon we'll be able to get any here in the village. But you can try and ask Bartoszek, the tailor in Trotskovitz. I hear he dyes his own fabric. And after that, we'll have to make sure the bull stays... Try asking Radovan, the local blacksmith. I hear he can make some kind of sleep. If you pour it in the bull's water trough, I'm sure... But watch out. That beast is enormous. You'd better...
Well, I have to say, I expected this...
Oh, ain't you a... And remember, it's supposed to be a joke.
Right. So I need paint... Why do you and the Zhelyov...
It's their fault. They keep playing tricks on us. Olbram's the worst of them all. The nasty old codger. He's the one that stole our...
Nossa.
What past...
The one that stretches from the orchard behind the Takov down to the
Caraca, mano, o
gamekeeper's
bagulho
lodge.
colocou aqui no...
It's been out...
And how did they take it from you?
Aí lascou.
You can't exactly...
Save the jokes, will you? This is fuck... There's a tree
Vai, eu
down by the
caguei agora, hein?
gamekeeper's lodge that marks the edge of our land. My father, God rest his soul, was there when they agreed on it. He got a proper ass kicking so he'd remember it. But then fucking Olbram came along, claiming it was the other way around.
Well, can't...
Do you think we haven't tried? But there's... Year after year we meet in that pasture. I tell it like it was, but Olbram always starts spewing his lies.
Then we end up arguing until the... And when the Jelliavites are at wit's end, they come at us. And nothing ever gets... We managed to convince them to at least give us back half the pasture. But I know the whole bloody thing belongs...
Have you tried asking Lord...
Of course, but he'd have none of it. He said it's up to the Trotskovitz bailiff, but the bailiff couldn't care less. He said we should deal with Olbram ourselves, or...
What's new around here?
Vostotek. Lord von Beregov's huntsman is a regular here. He's got a cottage near Vidlak Pond. So I hope he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. You could also stop by and see Old Mouth. He's the local storyteller. He could tell you all sorts of interesting things. But only if you bring him some... I have some here to say. And that's all I'd say.
Sounds interesting.
Let's goodie. Ah, olha aqui, Eduardo. ó.
Aí, ó.
Isso aqui é uma bancada para desidratar as frutas, para elas durarem mais.
Caraca.
Que massa.
Que louco. Eu quero ver. Deixa eu falar, viu? Esse negócio aqui dessa chuva. Se tiver um lugar longe pra você ir, no aberto não compensa não, viu?
Hã?
O bagulho é foda.
I need something that'll put animals to sleep.
Did you get tired of blacksmithing and take up... I just happen to know it. I used a concoction that will put even a startled mare to sleep in no time. But the recipe is an old blacksmith's secret. You're in the trade, so I can tell you. Listen up, then. You take some poppy and thistle and boil them in oil. Then, after it cools off, you add a little herb parrot.
That doesn't sound too...
Massa que você vê os outros amiguinhos de longe.
É.
Vai andando e fica azul porque tá tomando dano toda hora.
Sim.
Mas você vê, pelo menos isso.
Deixa eu ver, mas peraí.
Uhum.
I'd like you to...
For a few groschen? What is this about?
Can I ask you about...
What is it you...
All right.
Time's waste.
Erva de São João.
Usar isso. Vendi. Doidão aqui, rapaz. Fui pro negócio sem a seringuinha. Quase que me lasquei. Caralho, tem um bagulho de cofre aí.
É, então, é complicadinho essa porra aqui. Só que o gráfico desse jogo aqui é animal também, tá?
O pior que eu tô reparando mesmo. Por ter tanta coisa, tanto detalhe, né? Que geralmente o cara fazer um completão não é qualquer jogo não, bicho. Aí foi. Fazemos uma partidinha aqui. Bora, tá. Beleza. Pior que um desse jogo aí tá R$29 no Xbox.
Sim, pô. Só que o 1 ele é bem diferentão desse aqui, tá?
É.
Ele é mais raiz mesmo, ele é mais travado. Só que é bem legal. É que aquela coisa, esse jogo aqui, se tu gostar do 1, pode jogar o 2 sem medo.
Aham.
Mas o 1 é mais... É um jogo antigo.
Greetings.
Well, I hope it's not that serious. Don't worry, lots of folk have that these days. But your physician's right. You have to eat. Welcome.
You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, I salvaged some things.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the catchup pond. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I...
So
Me too, but what...
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a...
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business. Also, what do you want?
Is there anything I should...
Certainly. Stirring up trouble here in the village. We don't care much for outsiders. If any do...
I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits.
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been... That is all because of the war.
So you've already heard about these bandits?
About those ones in particular, or about others. Every time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me. It makes...
So the roads aren't safe?
Ja, das kann man wohl
Ô,
sagen.
print.
Herr von Bergo. But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here. And Chamberlain... Möge Gott mit dir sein.
Cara, não entendo porra nenhuma que os caras estão falando.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Deixa eu falar com o mano ali.
Manuel.
Barging in here.
And I...
What?
Ah, você tá precisando,
Mano, preciso falar
porra.
contigo, cara.
Why is this open?
Bora.
Lobes sei Gott.
Quadrifolia.
I'll have a look at the ware. I'd like to do something about that price.
More.
I'll go for that.
Pleasure doing business.
Olha só como é que faz. Como é que faz expulsão desse jogo.
Apareceu pra mim que você tava. Na live tava aparecendo que você tava no comerciante ali ainda. Caraca, mano, muito complexo demais, tá doido.
Cara, mas depois que tu aprende, vai embora, tá? Cargo.
Pô, mas vira jogar no controle isso aí? Deve ser.
Deve
ser até meio ruim, não é?
Danilo fez 200 horas no controle.
Porra. É.
Óleo. Um punhado de papoula. Punhado de papoula e ferva. Um punhado de cardo e ferva.
Tá vendo? Explosivo.
É, porra.
Ah, that poppy shouldn't have boiled on such a high flame.
Que doido, velho.
Fazer mais.
Bombardeiro.
I should have left that poppy on the fire a bit longer.
Pronto, já fiz minhas poçãozinhas.
Fortalecer. Sucatinho, subir de nível. Travesseiro damasco. Oh, quebrou.
Greetings to you.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you.
Eu, pau, no começo não tem cavalo, tem que andar.
Você tá doido.
Lovely UFO the other day for a great price. What good's a bow to you, for God's sake? What?
Hey, fella.
Te falar
Stop
que
off
Red
for a bit of a
Dead
chat.
2 eu não terminei, acho que se eu joguei, sei lá, uns 20%.
I'll be glad to
Me
have a drink
desanimou
with
com
you,
essa
fellas.
parada de
That's
andar de
precisely
cavalo.
what young Petsker and me are
Demora
doing here.
demais, velho. O negócio pra
We
ir
like
de
to
um lugar pro outro, tá
More than
doido.
happy to play with you.
No worries there. I'm Bohush.
E é um puta
Me and
jogo, velho.
Petsker here are just honest-to-goodness labour.
Not that it's any of my concern, but you don't look like labourers to me. What's with the weapons?
Well, the roads can be very perilous nowadays, so it's good to... Luckily, it usually only takes a well-aimed smack or a couple of...
You smell of horse sweat.
Look, no disrespect. We may not be labourers, true. In short, we look for horses. For a very well-heeled mistress.
So, horse traders for hire.
Yeah, something like that. But we're pretty bored right now.
You say you're good at wrestling?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll wager...
You're on. I'll gladly...
Vambora pra porrada, rapaz. Toma.
Christ, I'm hit! Fuck you! You can't stand up to this! Something!
Tomei.
Caraca, mano.
Pô, meu cara no soco quase me matou. Peraí. Isso aqui não tá certo. Ah, não, peraí. estrada é um cara que...
What? Hey there! Stop a while and have a drink. We can play dice.
God be with you, Sir Knight. I'm Henry.
And which one might that be? You see,
Well, my lord resides in Ratai, on Sassa.
him I don't know, but I rode with the old Captain Chenyak.
Forgive me, sir, but...
Well, of course, half a century has passed since then. And all...
You have debts?
On the contrary, when my neighbor Deslav was on his deathbed, he begged me to deliver his inheritance to his nephew. But that troublemaker...
A will is a sacred affair.
Certainly not. I'll leave the money in the hands of a monastery. Problem is, I incurred a bloody fine on the way.
So you fought for Emperor Charles? The father of our King Wenceslas?
Indeed I did. My boy, he was a...
So you stand with Wenceslas too?
Always. The apple has fallen far from the tree. Well, safe to say...
Oh,
Farewell.
No meio da Idade Média aqui.
Ué, deu bicho. Oh. Entrar no destinozinho agora pra ver a lojinha.
Depois eu vou te mostrar um vídeo do... Tem um youtuber de Destiny que falou sobre o futuro do jogo.
Eu vi um vídeo desse tipo aí na capa, mas eu não assisti ainda. De quem que é esse?
Tipo, por causa que vai lançar o Marathon, né? Quão dependente do sucesso do Marathon, o futuro do Destiny tá nas mãos, entendeu?
É.
God grant you health.
Aí é um fato. DLC atrasaram, né? Tipo, nem sei se ia ser DLC, mas disse que tava pra sair um anúncio de conteúdo. É, já jogar pra frente também. O Marathon é agora, pô, agora também, né? Logo.
Oi?
O Marathon é logo também, né?
Março agora?
Cara, morrer por quê?
Projeto do jogo.
Vai.
Uma adaptação série ou filme do rolê aqui?
Que massa. Ótimo.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you.
Semini.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Samini's saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you fray. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yurko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
É pra porrada então.
Didn't go for it, Yurko. Put him on his arse. The cunt.
I'm just getting warmed up, you
His
shit.
beak in the dirt.
Come on, Yurko.
Send him hopping, the nigger whore.
Either we fucker a slap in the gob.
Give a wee fucker a slap in the gob. Give that a pasting. Go on, send him hopping, the
Go for it,
nigger
Yurko.
whore.
Put him in his arse, the cunt.
Go on, send him hopping, the
take
nigger
any of his
whore. Do that. Shame on you. The mangy fucking
Either we fucker a slap in the gob.
Hear the wee fucking slap in the
That was something.
Violence. Does anyone live by the Bible these days?
Yeah, fuck that.
Go for it, Yurko. Put him on his arse, the cunt. The mad. What do you think, fucking Come on, you wanker!
Caralho, mano.
Que cor aí.
Olha, toma.
What in the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's
Yeah.
going on, Grandad?
Fala
I'm
dele.
teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
E...
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that line?
Who in God's name are you?
Mano, tem uns caras
Henry.
muito lerdo.
The Takoff
Vai
blacksmith
lá,
sent me.
porra.
Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone, what we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yuriko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir. So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No. That's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. By the way, the fellas at the gate say you came here on foot.
Yeah, I did.
Christ above. And how are you going to ride with us? On the back of my saddle? You're a bit big for that, ain't ya? And I'm a bit too old.
Actually, that's what I was expecting. How would I ride otherwise?
You wouldn't. You'd walk. Unless you can get yourself a horse.
Well, those don't come cheap.
True. But your luck's in. Our groom brought in a grey nag not long ago. Tell him you've got to ride out with us, and he'll give it to you for a decent price.
All right.
Well, that should be that.
Actually, this Yurko and his men...
They're Lord Samin's kin. They're
Only they're from Moravia.
But what can I tell you, lad? Each to himself. Besides...
And you, sir?
Well, son, I wonder if I haven't made a mistake about you.
No, I just meant...
I'm the captain here, and I'm sure... As for my name, it's a nickname. Lord Samin... When I joined his service as a young fella, I took my... I was used to it. I broke many a hard skull with it. And it's still in one piece.
Yeah.
Or Captain Headcracker.
We should probably get...
My thoughts exactly. Excuse me.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Greetings. What do you want?
Alô.
E aí, Lucas?
Would you happen to have a cheap horse? Well,
Beleza?
but by the looks
Eu
of
vi
you,
que você
you must
juntou
be
aqui, ó.
talking. But all she's good for are sausage. That old bitch won't let anybody touch. I was already suspicious when that traveller. He said he found her running about near the grey. Oh, that's where we were. That's my horse. That's Pebbles. What do you mean your? I bought it fair and I admit it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who. But that horse is not. So it belongs to me now.
550 linhas.
She's my horse. In the retinue that was attacked down. Right. You happen to need a new horse. And this one, does it have your brand? It does not.
Ainda, Lucas, esse da torretinha?
Take a good look. Aye. And what you say? A simpleton?
Eu tô jogando com aquela build do...
Fine. That's more like it.
Como é que fala?
That's a good price. Here are your groschen. Good, good. I trust you'll be satisfied.
Da
I'll get the horse ready for you and teach you. It
Não,
will take a
é
bit
de vácuo. Puro do vácuo lá só. Com aquela luvinha lá que segura a granada e...
Sei, consome. Essa aqui tá legal, cara. Copiei, óbvio. Não faço ideia do que eu fiz.
Puxa alguma coisa aí se quiser fazer isso, vai fazendo, não sei.
Bora, Tal. Junta aí, vamos fazer a masmorra aí.
Caraca.
Tem que ser mendigo, cara. Compra essa porra.
Eu que não comprei ainda.
Tu fez a... Ah, tu não comprou. Eu ia perguntar se tu já fez a missão da espada.
Ah, não. Fiz nada.
Pô, então não sei o que tem pra fazer, não.
Ah, eu tava tentando fazer alguma coisa do alto nível aqui pra começar a subir essa luz, mas tá foda, cara. O que tem aqui pra... Só tem esses raios de missão exótica também, demora muito pra fazer esse bichinho.
É, tem o GM.
All right, stay close to us.
Acho que não deu conta também, não.
As you say, sir.
Não tinha nem visto que tem na loja aqui. Nada de bom.
Nada que eu achei paia depois que mudou esse esquema do jogo. Sei lá, antes eu olhava no mundo lá, tinha tudo que aparecia de alto nível, não sei o quê.
Mas agora é porque acabou esse negócio de alto nível, né? Que antes você fazia uma vez por semana e acabou. Agora é tudo baixo nível, quantas vezes você tiver saco pra fazer.
Foda, mas assim, o meu tá em 320 ainda de poder. Pô, até eu chegar no top aí...
É bom quando tem um evento.
O que tem me deixado cabreiro é isso, pelo menos assim. Às vezes eu faço uma missãozinha ou outra, daqui a pouco você vê, não dropa nada, velho.
É, aumentando, porra, migalha.
Então, aí, paia.
O meu foi tipo isso, assim, peguei um evento desse aí, não lembro se foi de final de ano, uma parada assim. Aí subiu rapidinho.
Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
I'll say it for you. Henry got his arse kicked. You know Jurgen's as strong as an ox.
And why wouldn't he be?
Veio pra uma lojinha mesmo, e aí eu abri uma missãozinha aqui aleatória pra ver.
If even a drunken Moravian brawler can beat you.
Ah, mas dependendo do que for aí...
That's true, Henry.
Mas ele nunca deixa.
But there's something we can do about that. I think Lord Sameen here could teach you a thing or two.
Se ela puxar com mais poder?
Não, acho que é cada DLC.
Ah, é. Apareceu na tela aqui pra mim. Que era uma propaganda, então deve ser da...
Not
Tá
afraid,
colocando aí,
eh?
tá aparecendo
That's
pra
what
mim.
I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
Deixa eu puxar um de esquadrão aqui que
If
tenha
you'll excuse me, I'll explain
organização.
some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
Vamos ver se dá pra você entrar nesse Supremo aqui.
Aqui foi. Tomada. Esse aqui é o quê?
É aquelas arenas lá.
Ah.
So, we're here.
Ah.
Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
Caraca, eu tava jogando esse jogo meio medieval aí. Aí hoje eu vi no Facebook e passou aquele.
All right, son.
Sei lá que
You're
porra
going
de
to
jogo
fight
é aqueles
Lord
caras
Sabine.
jogando, meu irmão. Tudo
It'll
na
be an order of
escadada,
hold on
jogando
him,
barril em cima
I'll
do
give you
outro.
some gear for it.
Aí o maluco
What
tocando
weapon will you
porra
give me?
flautinha
What
com a
would you
música
like?
do Mortal Kombat. Pô, essa porra é maneiro pra cacete.
Sword? Don't get
Esse é
ahead
o
of
que deu
yourself, laddie.
no...
A sword. You can have my cudgel. It
De
might be
graça
just a
viu?
stick.
Foi?
I also looked
Você
through the
jogar?
saddlebags
Falou,
and
Gustavo,
found an
ou
old
não?
jupon. And you better take it. So you
Que é tipo um GTA medieval?
save the thanks and get your ass into the pit.
Oi?
É esse um que ele falou aí, que é aquele um tipo um GTA medieval, que você falou isso.
I won't stand here
Ah.
forever. So, young'un, are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
Esse uma granada mata um mob. Aí matou. Porra, tô forte, hein? Forte, forte.
E puxa o poder. Porque todo mundo.
Então sucesso. Ah, mas tá vermelhinho pra mim ainda os bonecos.
É, mas até pra mim aparece. Acho que é mais a ver com o nível da atividade do que.
Não, tá easy aqui, ó. Matei um grandão aqui.
Vídeo aqui, ó. Tu consome a granada e tu joga a torretinha de gelo. Fica com uma almazinha de arco e ainda fica com uma solar.
Tô ligado qual que é esse aí, eu vi muito isso aí também. E ainda fica com a granada.
A torretinha de gelo.
A solar é quando usa.
É quando usa a classe.
Ah, isso mesmo.
Toma! Toma na cabeça.
Too slow.
Come here, son.
Dá mais de novo, voltar?
What do you say, son?
Vai pra outra área.
Porra. Aí, ó.
You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
God's truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself, but I can see the young'un has spirit. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway.
É loot,
I
loot
can't
ou é
carry
loot
no
fake?
shield.
É loot,
True
loot.
enough.
Thank you.
Oh, tô tomando metal aqui da onde? Aqui pra cá. Tem que subir lá em cima? Ai, lascou.
Esse aqui não necessariamente tem que completar o que ele tá mandando você fazer. Você tem que completar aqueles pontos lá, tá vendo? 225.
Ah, tá, entendi.
Aí quando
matar
chega no
mesmo,
1000,
então.
matando vai, mas quando você pega o baú, acho que tipo, aumenta a 250.
Ah, tá.
I wouldn't want that mare if someone gave... Ah, I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Samin.
Inventaram os
It
mobs
ain't no
novos,
abandoned pig pen.
misturado
You
cabal
can't
com
always
Vex.
choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a
Minhas
pig
armas.
pen or an arena in Karlstead, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Scalis, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back
Desce do
home?
pardal mesmo,
That usually
esqueci.
doesn't end well. You'd be better
Yeah.
advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
Tem revive também, né? Pode...
Sobe aqui no torrezinho aqui que tem um buff aqui.
Aham.
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
As you wish, sir.
Sai daí.
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful.
You saw them?
I did. A few days back. They raced through the village.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east. To Apollonia on the road to Yichin.
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semin on that car, and I can do without that kind of trouble now. On account.
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that wedding.
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride, after all. Lord Semin would be happier if I paid all the bills and left all who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertain.
I understand. But isn't it just that the groom's family is...
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. It's because Lord Semin, only I've got coin. While he's trying to keep the...
You ought to calm down, Master Bailiff.
You're right, of course.
I understand. Do you know anything about Radovan's high...
Only what I've told you. But to tell...
Why's that?
Well, they might look like butter would. That pair have mischief in their eyes.
That'll be all.
Well then, young man.
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yichin? The bastards. And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum. Let's hurry. To Yichin.
Sir, I could send a message to the Yichin captain of the guard.
No, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. If I have to choose between riding to Yichin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yichin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yichin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my brains they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go, then.
Is this your first time riding a horse? You moron!
Tem o vendedor aqui do jogo que ele é um açougueiro, daí no minimapa aparece o símbolo de uma linguiça. Ô Lucas, tu jogou Battlefield?
Cara, só antigo.
Mas tu já viu, né? Que é 32 contra 32 uma partida, né?
Ah, sim.
So, say that.
Agora tu pensa.
Mas
agora
não
tu pega
cheguei a
isso.
jogar
Agora
assim,
tu
não.
pega isso e coloca na Idade Média.
É.
Isso é o Chivalry.
Which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost
Por
things,
isso que tá aquela zona.
go and have a
onde-
look along the road, gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
Não, mas ficou
Right,
maneiro
sir.
que
But don't forget,
o cara tipo
my
tá
eyesight
tocando
ain't what it used to be.
pô, a música do
Well, that's
Mortal
what we have a
Kombat.
youngster for, isn't it?
Pô, é mesmo, essas paradas aqui é só missão longa aqui, essa
Whoa, whoa.
do nível.
Então, aí desanima o rolê. Pô, eu vou ter que puxar na torre, que eu acho que meu correio tá estralando lá. Mas tem uma parada também, Lucas, que eu acho que eu tô olhando aqui. Aqueles objetivo diário e semanal lá também.
Ah, sim.
Porque se fazer ali embaixo também tem equipamento alto nível, né?
Tem 3 ou 4, não sei, tem algum.
A sack of charcoal. That could have fallen off the
Cada
cart.
semanal que você completa aqui aí sobe 5.
You found anything, lad?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road. The bailiff said they were driving like the devil.
Yeah, that makes sense.
É, tô querendo parar.
Vai, deixa eu puxar na torre aqui rapidão.
Just hope we find the
Depois na
horses
torre
too.
tá confuso aqui o
Yarmulke
negócio.
here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
That's the change in the economical situation.
Esses semanais aí também.
Burgers have more rights.
Tem aquele que pega lá nos avala, né?
They put their
Pode
coins to work
você
for
lá.
it. They've got
Se
shops,
você, depende de você
inns,
completar esse semanal.
mills, while the nobles sit waiting until
você
Jack
for
from
lá,
Backwater
você tem que
Hamlet
pegar
brings
uma-
them 3 groschen in taxes on St. Gallus's Day.
Você pegar 2 armas.
You're right there. Only Jack hasn't even got 3 groschen these days. None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one. Not Wenceslas or Sigismund.
pegar
No,
os itens da
anywhere that's
lojinha.
not ruled by a strong hand.
Mas eu
all
perdi o
sorts of
capacete
things go
desse
wrong.
do possuído.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar right enough. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
Esse dos avalos aqui também é. Você escolhe e tem umas peças boas até, né? Tem tudo com 5 pingalinhos aqui o negócio.
Ah, então tu já tá pegando o tier 5 aí. Aí tu vê mais ou menos pelo perk da armadura, tu vê qual que combina com a tua build. E cada uma dessa aí ele tem um bônus, né? Quando você bota 2 ou 4 peças.
Seus velhos. Mal. Vou nessa. Boa noite aí. Valeu.
Valeu.
Vou ver, Lucas, se eu... Vou ver essa semana se eu faço pelo menos essa semanal pra ver se... Pegar esses
Beleza.
itens mais alto nível. É foda que se não pegar nível não dá pra jogar direito.
Desanima também, né?
É, não, fica tudo pra trás.
She might be hexed, or maybe a witch.
Tranquilo. Se quiser fazer qualquer coisa aí também, masmorra. Não sei se tu tem alguma aquela anterior.
Ah, eu tenho até... Deixa eu ver aqui. Falando essa semana de fazer alguma, porque eu tenho a... Ah, eu só não tenho, na verdade, dessa última DLC mesmo. Deixa eu ver a loja.
São masmorras que eu fiz bem pouco, cara. Deixa eu ver qual é o nome. Fica lá no Mundo Trono, doutrina passada.
Minha apartada. Pináculo de sentinela.
Bom, não sei se você chegou a fazer ela, que dá aquele... tipo um fuzil de fusão linear que ele deixa uma torreta.
Nem vi. Esse aí também não. Ah, não. Fiz sim. É um pesado, não é?
É.
Ah, esse eu peguei. Ah, me pegou junto, eu acho também. Não sei
É, você fez comigo e o Digo.
Isso.
Someone
É legal aquela lá.
trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart!
É uma que tem
Come
tipo
here!
os totemzinhos da masmorra, da Aide, né?
É.
Não, é legal.
Parece aquela do Nezarek lá.
Isso.
Tranquilo.
Eu tenho até os confins do intestino.
Ah, tá.
Pra
Esse é o
frente que eu não tenho mais.
Esse aí que matou. Se eles tivessem lançado esse aqui em vez desse confins, melhor.
Pior.
Of course, the goods are
Beleza.
gone.
Vou nessa aí. Boa noite pra
Valeu,
vocês.
valeu. Saindo
That's
também.
clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old young milker would only break a leg there. Keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
They got ambushed by them bastards that's on the rampage around here, sir.
Oh, be quiet. We still can't be sure of anything.
Ah, Apollonia. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young lad.
Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my leg stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night. I was shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Samine was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why's that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins and white ladies. Every night, we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the windows, and the whirring of the spinning wheel... Oh.
It's true about them devils, though. They say there's a gateway to hell under Trotsky, and they come crawling up...
Wait a moment. Do you hear that?
I do. There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer. What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think its scantily clad maidens will be...
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Sure, sir. With a bit of...
I could do without girls with voices.
Ignoramus. For fuck. I was. Stumbled in it. In the forest chapel by Vodira. Like, fuck he ordained you. Just 'cause old Stumble poured some pond water on your head in the woods don't mean a damn thing.
But Stumble's a priest.
Those definitely aren't the
Stumble is a
blacksmith's
drunken
hands.
old fool who claims he was a priest. He can't even... It ain't his fault. What's wrong with his leg? What's wrong with you?
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like... I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope...
Sure am, sir.
I wouldn't worry about Henry, sir. He showed his So, how are we gonna do it?
What else do you see?
Someone could go back up top and try to take one of them down with an arrow before we charge.
Good idea. Borrow my crossbow. My shoulder.
All right, sir.
Climb up top, and as soon as you shoot the first time, we'll charge.
Right you are, Captain.
Fight with my own... Laughing at the way. Why? Some people might like it. I don't know who'd like that. If they do something. What do you imagine they do? Light up in the dark? Leave him be, Hamza. You're right. They did something. They rolled around and gave off sparks.
Aye.
You're mine!
You're dead. Let's see what you can do. I'll hack you to ribbons. Hey, get him. Now I'll show you. You're gonna fuck with us. There's more of them. Ganging up on you.
Hey, Henry, get over.
Oh, this day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here, and none of them
Hard to say, but I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just...
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then.
I am.
Hold on, lad. Give me back my crossbow.
Of course.
I should bloody think...
I thought we had everything clear, then, sir. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Makes no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time with the Johnny, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours. Ahem, gentlemen. I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. Just as long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
What are you gaping at? At them!
At them with you! Hammer them, men!
Ha! Da! Da! Yeah! Don't spare him! Oh! Kick your ass!
Good! What are those fancy moves, for fuck's sake?
You know, Max.
He's had
Fuck!
You won't get me! Light them up! Come on, then! Now you're sweating blood, you don't dare bleed to death before I cut you!
He's had it.
I'll show you! Nice try! They got what they deserved, the fuckers! Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening? Come here!
I'm a nobleman. You have to spare me.
Oh, do be quiet. We'll decide what to do with you
Henry,
later.
do you hear?
What about
What's
your
the rush,
family?
Captain? I still haven't got myself together.
That's why I do what I do.
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
But they'd taken him captive. What use would he be to us?
Are you deaf? They took him captive because he wanted to drive off with the load. They fucked over Radovan, fucked over his lordship, and wanted to... They were in cahoots. Only the... And they deserve the same...
Did you see which way he went?
No, I had other things.
I'll go and try.
Great.
Well, never mind. I thought something was going on here.
I've got you now, then.
Well, why the fuck would I? Besides, if I do yield...
Who knows what they'll do to you?
For robbing Semine? He'll have me strung up from the nearest tree.
If I were in your shoes, I think I'd go for the rope.
How would you know? Although, to come up with something that stupid, you must...
Well, come what may. Anything can happen.
Sure, I'll get out, and I don't have to be the one who falls off the cliff.
One-on-one, yeah. But it must be clear, even if the noose is waiting for you, it's still a more pleasant death than getting your head smashed in.
You never know what might happen, friend. Much bigger and stronger fellas than you, so I'll take my chances.
You won't yield!
Oh, I told you.
All right. I was hoping for a...
I'll get you.
I had to kill him, unfortunately.
Don't feel bad about it, lad. He'd have swung anyway.
What about Gule?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. You did a good job. And so you don't say I had you clamoring over the...
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me. You deserved it. And now, we'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with his hands.
A ride would be great.
Wait until you're not.
I didn't do nothing wrong, I swear. It's all Vence's fault. It was him who said we'll sell the car to Gills.
Shut up. You both told me you'll...
Fala, viciado.
Good day.
Bom.
So, job done. It turned out they tried to...
Oh.
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules, and...
The bastards. I should have realized. And how did you get the cop?
I went to Semine, and they were wondering there. Me, Lord Semine.
Well, God's nails.
That's right. They were hiding in Apollonia, along with the carts and the...
Indeed. Where else?
Vencer didn't survive the skirmish in Gules' camp. And Franzi... They took him to Semine.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. They were only here a while, and that Franzi could talk his way out from...
We'll see.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never came back for it. So now it's yours. It's been through a bit.
Thanks. It'll come in handy.
Young Lord Semin's wedding is coming up, and it's got my head spinning. Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter, when you were in...
Well, young Semin is marrying her, isn't he? Why would...
Don't pretend. Looks ain't everything, though. She's got such a sharp tongue. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lad?
Yeah. And I hope she'll wait.
A girl from the mill? You want to watch out for that. A wedding's a serious business. So you have to show them you're a man who's worth it. Old Semin wants a special sword forged.
Excellent. So what?
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel.
A blade of first-class steel?
That's right.
Ah, I see. We don't have any welded steel for...
God's nails. You really know. And you're right. We don't have the steel.
I'd like to know...
Relax, lad. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in...
And he can pray for us?
God's nails. Let me finish. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago, and folks say they saw this interesting broken sword. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit...
Welded Spanish steel? There's nothing...
See now? You do understand.
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the Hermit has changed. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedies, and I even heard he made a pact with the devil. And there have been...
What a strange girl.
I heard something in the tavern about some apparition.
Where can I find the hermit?
Do I look like someone? I know he has a hut somewhere in Apollonia, but you'll have to ask.
With the devil?
No idea.
Right. But in return, you'll get me invited to Semin's wedding.
If it means so much to you, why not? Go and see Betty from the Troskovitz Tavern. She knows all the gossip. She'll definitely tell you more about the hermit. But Henry, if there's any truth in that, the best sword in the world... Where'd I...